Welcome back into Midnight Suns. I hope you are doing very well and having a good day. Let's get to it, shall we?
Everybody looks like a block.
A stranger in the library?
I have a few theories on who sent those Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. Someone spent a great deal of time piecing this library together. I hope you don't mind me, having a look around.
Of course not, Doctor. The library is an asset to us all.
I see I'm not the only one who's taken an interest in these works. You haven't been getting into anything precarious, I hope?
I've found something on the Abbey grounds that I think you should see.
Oh, sounds mysterious. By all means, lead the way.
I am betting the next moon seal is behind this door.
It makes Tony nervous, you see. Not of me. I'm concerned about your personal well-being, Dr. Sense. I think he's actually more afraid of what might happen to my side of the forge without proper supervision. You were right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
We thought it resembled one of your wards of protection.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked in her attempts to protect the Sanctum. But what is it that you're chasing out here? These wards aren't something to toy with.
I will not know for sure until I get past this. Is there any way to dispel it?
Unfortunately, no. What good would the wards of protection be if they were so easily broken? But I have been wrong before, at least recently. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have conjured this here?
Wanda spent a great deal of time out here, and she had the power.
She does have some experience with these spells. But why would she do that?
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll have to be patient.
What's this now? Agatha wants to talk to me. Oh, Gazelle, fast travel there.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid. So you mean like last week?
I know I've asked a lot of you recently, dear, especially when it comes to these little excursions. But there is one more thing you could do to make an old witch happy.
If it were not so good to see you again, I might think you were taking advantage of me.
Hunter. You certainly are the product of your environment. Between Sarah and I suppose we're just lucky you didn't turn out more cynical. Besides, this might be interesting. Now that the altar is in working order, we just need to reignite my cauldron.
How interesting can that be? Your cauldron was always churning with some concoction in the old days.
Yes. And how do you think that was possible? It's not just any flame we're talking about here. Maybe you've heard tale of the demon fueling the forge? A fire-breathing demon, no less, blazing as hot as the flames of hell itself. Fortunately, I'll only require a single ember.
I can see where this is going. How do I find it?
I've enchanted this vessel to protect you from the ember's heat. You should be able to get close enough to retrieve it through one of the old mine tunnels beneath the forge.
I have seen the tunnels. They were here before.
I'm not surprised. You always have been. The tunnel may lead close enough to the heart of the forge to retrieve an ember. Never a dull moment. Until we speak again.
And know roughly where it is as well. It's not particularly what you would call a mine tunnel.
This must be the tunnel entrance Agatha spoke of.
I will get that mushroom.
This must be an ember from the forge.
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was
Back to the library again.
I have the ember. The bottle is not even warm.
If it were giving off any heat at all, I'd be concerned, given the enchantment on that vessel. Now, let's see if this old girl still works.
So I can use the cauldron to brew things?
Essentially, yes. Collect reagents on the Abbey grounds. You'd be surprised what we can make use of.
And I just drop the ingredients in. Is that not dangerous?
That's part of the fun, isn't it? And I see you've already found a recipe book. I doubt you'll have any trouble following along.
Yes, let's go with that cousin stuff. Because when I look at the top right corner, that is easily the least amount. Skill 200. Heroic 200.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
What research do I have going? So let's snap.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it. And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when...
Oh, hello, mother.
I am The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
isn't that exactly what you are trying to do? Seems adequate.
And what of the horrors you would release, Mother? Your master
Silence! Do not speak his name here. Of course you would perceive it so, child. Yet I alone understand what that wretched book truly is, and how to command it.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
Your forces butcher all in their path. You send assassins to cut our throats. Forgive me if I failed to believe you were trying to help us, Mother.
Not us, child. You. Everything I do is for you. Despite how it may seem at this moment, that will never change. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
Spidey has his injury
I would not count on
good.
that, Mother.
Did you see that wall of flame? I bet they saw.
Please tell me Strange has a solution already.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence. I could not have predicted this outcome, but it
The
is
Old
intriguing.
War 3 ball completed.
Guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire now.
The dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the parchment of power. There goes our element of surprise. It was disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without a price. Now more than ever, we must destroy the parchment of
Let's
power as soon as
work
possible.
from the lowest one forward.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read.
Simple tolerance it is.
Parchment of power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to you?
Hey, Hunter.
We don't know the forces.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.